Hi, Aries. This is Eileen with your July 2019 Psychic Tarot card reading. And you're starting the month of July with the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles, now typically the Pentacles do relate to the earth signs of Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And but for a number of you Aries, you might be embodying the traits and the feelings of the Queen of Pentacles in the month of July. The Queen of Pentacles has achieved a certain amount of prosperity and success in her life. However, she works very hard. She's been dedicated to her career and her work and her goals for a number of years and works hard, and so has certain comforts and little luxuries that she does enjoy. And she's aware that she's got a lot to be grateful for. So I do feel like a number, but she stays very busy at the same time. She's got a lot of responsibility and continuing to work, and so I feel like for a number of you Aries that this will be you in the month of July. And also, this is a general reading, so some of these cards will resonate with you, while other cards may not. So if I'm doing a private reading for you, then I'm just focusing in on your circumstances. So bear that in mind while you're watching the video. And so, but this is a good way to start your month of July with prosperity, prosperous conditions. And I always encourage everyone to learn about the laws of attraction. So if you're not in the position of the Queen of Pentacles in July, you need to start feeling prosperous, feeling successful. Make up your mind, make it your intention to achieve your goals. You just chip away at it little by little and make a plan for yourself and work on your plan little by little. And believe in it, believe in yourself, and you'll be able to achieve whatever you want. The universe will help make it happen for you if you start feeling prosperous and feeling deserving of all the good things that there are for you. And now, some of you Aries, this may be a person who's around you in the month of July. But this Queen of Pentacles, if she's in your environment, let's say she might be a manager or an owner of a business where you work, or if you're self-employed, she might be a really good client who's prosperous herself and wants to do a lot of business with you. However, if you work for this person, this Queen of Pentacles can really benefit you in the way of a raise, a promotion, giving you some additional responsibilities, showing that she trusts you, she has confidence in you and your honesty, your work ethic, and that she wants to reward you and trust you more and more. That's what I'm getting for some of you. You're getting the trust of the Queen of Pentacles also in your work, in your business, in your endeavors. So overall, I'm getting a lot of good, positive, prosperous energy here from this Queen of Pentacles card. Okay, and then the next card that you have is the King of Wands. And of course, the wands do relate to the fire signs of Aries and Leo and Sagittarius. So again, this is some of you in the month of July being in the position of the King of Wands. And he himself is successful and prosperous. He's done a lot of work over the years as well and achieved a certain amount of success. But the King of Wands, I kind of feel like compared to the Pentacles, like the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like the King of Wands, yeah, he's worked hard, but he likes to play hard too. That's what I'm feeling like. He doesn't want to just be a workaholic and everything be work, work, work. Although at certain points he has been a workaholic, but that's the fire signs. The fire signs work really hard. They get things done, and so, but then they want to take a break and they want to enjoy themselves, enjoy some free time, enjoy whatever prosperity they have. So a number of you Aries in the month of July, you're going to be embracing the traits and the feelings of the King of Wands. Now, also, I'm feeling this King of Wands for some of you relates to a person around you in July that could be a romantic interest. And I'm feeling this person, it could be someone around your work environment. Let me see. He might be, I don't know if he's necessarily older. If he's older than you, he might be a little bit older. He could be close to your age even, whoever I'm tuning in for, because I'm reading the meanings of the cards and I'm tuning in on a psychic level also. So I am tuning in for someone that the King of Wands. I feel like this King of Wands, he might be around your work area or something. I'm not positive. Could be through friends, associates, that sort of thing. Maybe even in your neighborhood or whatever. Or go someplace where you go when you're out socializing with your friends or something. And I'm feeling you, the Aries, this is an Aries female that he's interested in. You might be close to his age, or he could be a little bit older, but he's going to be watching you and noticing you and being very attracted to you. He's going to feel cautious. He's looking for the right one, because I feel like he dates and all that. I don't feel like, he doesn't have anyone steady in his life. He is available. He might be divorced or whatever, and he is available to make a commitment to someone, but he does date. I feel like that, but it's nothing serious with anyone. He's really from his heart and soul looking for the right one. That's what I feel like. And he does like to have a lot of fun. But at the same time, he doesn't want to live his life as a party guy. He wants something serious with someone, because I feel like he has enjoyed his prosperity, enjoyed his free time when he has free time, works hard. He might be even some kind of sales job or something. I'm not sure. But he's looking for the right one, and so he will be looking at you. This could be one person I'm focusing in for, or maybe a few people that'll be in a similar situation. And he's going to be cautiously watching. He's going to be trying to get a feel for you, if you might be interested, or are you serious with someone right now. He's feeling cautious, but he's attracted to you and interested in you, and a little bit afraid of getting his heart broken. That's what I'm feeling like. But he's the type that, even though he's had his fun, he does have a good time, he's capable of focusing just on one person if he finds the right one. He's not like he wants to date different people while dating you. He's looking for the right person. Next card we have is the Four of Wands. And again, the wands do relate to the fire signs of Aries and Leo and Sagittarius. And the Four of Wands is talking about maybe some happy celebrations some of you might be having in the month of July with family, loved ones, friends. And for a number of you, this could be some romantic things going on, possibly in the way of a marriage or a proposal of marriage, or being with someone who's expressing how much they love you. I'm feeling that for some of you, that there's someone that you've been with, been involved with, or maybe you're just getting involved with them in July, and this person will be expressing their sincere interest in you, their sincere feelings for you. So this person is really, let me see what I'm getting here. It's almost like you're a little unsuspecting. You're not even totally aware of just how enthusiastic this person has been for you, but they're going to be expressing that to you. Now, it could be for some of you, because I'm getting different scenarios for different people. Some of you may be in the position of the one who is expressing your enthusiasm and feelings and possibly love for someone you've been seeing. Overall, no matter what side you're on, I get it's a happy feeling here. This is good news for whoever is enjoying this romantic situation in the month of July. And there could be, just for some of you, just some nice festivities, and you might be attending a wedding or a reception or that sort of thing. But and some of you might be having a little vacation with someone you're involved with and enjoying your time together. I get family though, family, like maybe some of you are planning a family with someone right now, or just settling down with someone to have a family. Yeah, or you're a young family and just enjoying yourselves, and you're really happy with one another. I'm getting different scenarios for different people. But some of you could have someone new that's coming on the scene around this time, coming into July, that it turns into something serious that could be long term. Next card that you have is the Seven of Cups. And the cups do relate to the water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. They relate to romance and feelings and love. And the Seven of Cups is talking about a number of Aries that you might be daydreaming a little bit, being a little dreamy, possibly not looking at people, especially romantic prospects, possibly not looking at them realistically. You might be observing different people that you're interested in and wondering, oh, I wonder if that's the right one for me, or is that the right one? And you might end up assigning better traits to those people than they really have. Sometime in your mind, making it where maybe they're a lot better quality mate for you than what they would really be in reality. So the advice of the Seven of Cups is, it's okay to be a little dreamy and daydream a little bit sometime, but at the same time, keep your eyes wide open if you're meeting new people, if you just start dating someone. Be very alert and aware. Look for those red flags. For some of you, this could be a very opportune time of meeting someone and starting to date someone that will really bring you true love. I'm getting that right now as I look at the rainbow. You see that rainbow going into that goblet there on the left side? I just started getting that image of some of you being very fortunate in the love department in July. It's just when I saw that rainbow, I just got a really good feeling for some of you. Some of you are going to have true love in July. So, and it's all a matter of timing. If you don't have it in July, your time might be in September or November or December or next year. It's all timing. Everybody's on their own path. And so as far as when you're supposed to cross paths with the right one for you and really have a happy love relationship, it just depends on where you are in your path in life. Let me see if I'm getting anything else here. Yeah, I'm getting something about somebody with money that someone's attracted to right now, and they're looking real sharp and successful. It's like I feel like it's an Aries who's looking at a guy that does well. He dresses really well. He might wear a suit to work or something like that, and he might make a really good income. It reminds me of somebody like I don't know, maybe somebody who works on Wall Street or who's pretty prosperous somehow, and they dress all sharp and everything every day to go to work, and that you're very attracted to this person. This sounds specific for one person that I'm tuning in for. I feel like this person is very guarded, even though they look like a really good catch. I feel like whoever you are that you're attracted to this person, don't put all your eggs in one basket, as they say. This person's very guarded. And so they're not giving their heart to anybody very easily, but they look real sharp, I'll tell you that. So that definitely sounds specific for one person. Next card we have is the Ten of Swords. So for the Ten of Swords to come up, this is saying that some of you Aries have had a really stressful situation. It could have been in a relationship, like a personal relationship of some sort. Could have been some work situation that just came to an end. But it's over. It's over. But I feel like it was already like a challenge for you for a while. It's people. It's a number of people around you that have been very hard on you, very critical of you. And this situation that you've been in, it comes to a total end, but you are not happy in this situation anyway. For some of you, whoever, and again, this is a general reading, so some of these cards will relate to some of you while others relate maybe to others. So, but for whoever does have this Ten of Swords energy in July, you were not in the right environment for yourself where you belonged, okay? Whether this was a personal relationship or a work situation, maybe a living arrangement, maybe a particular neighborhood you lived in or wherever. It's like there's some hard people around you, and they're kind of greedy and selfish and hard and tough-minded, and I feel like you have been very nice. I don't feel like you've done anything to them. That's my feeling I'm getting. I mean, I'm getting different scenarios for different people, but I feel like you are overall just an innocent party here. And these people are just, but they're kind of like a clique. They stick together. So for some of you, if this was a relationship, like a personal relationship, it could be their family and friends, you know, that didn't like you. And then the person you were involved with, things turned sour and all of them were just against you. It could be a work situation where you were in a difficult environment in work where people were just really negative and hostile towards you. But it's like you were having a really difficult time and feeling vulnerable, like you didn't want to be there anyway. It comes to a total end, and then it's good because you get to make a new beginning because you didn't belong in that environment. That's what it boils down to. That's sometimes the universe squeezes us out of situations in different ways, and it's not always pleasant, but you get up, you make a fresh start. Next card you have is the Moon card, and this is a major arcana destiny card. The Moon is talking about things not being out in the open, possibly people talking behind your back and you don't know about it because things aren't being illuminated. The moon does not light up everything where you can see things clearly. Now, the one good thing about the moon energy is it will increase your intuition in the month of July, and it's so important to always listen to your intuition and inner guidance, because if you're around whatever people or a person and you start getting an uncomfortable feeling under your skin, I mean, that's a red flag. That's something's off here. Something, don't be believing everything that person's telling you or whatever it is. If they want something from you or they're trying to sell you something or something, I mean, if you get an uncomfortable feeling under your skin, stop, back up, you know, think about the whole situation before you go any further. And you know, if you get a comfortable, smooth feeling, that's usually a good sign. And the moon, let me see what I'm getting here. This could tie in with this Ten of Swords because I get so much negativity from those people that would be hostile towards you. This could be, for some of you, relating to some kind of relationship situation or a work situation where you're not being told the whole story. You're only getting bits and pieces of it, and you're being left in the dark. And I do feel whoever I'm tuning in for, because again, this is a general reading, and sometimes I start tuning in for individuals. Whoever I'm tuning in for here, this might be a few of you affected by this, that people are not having your best interest at heart. They are maybe making plans behind your back, talking behind your back in one way, intentionally leaving you out. Okay. And so you might be feeling kind of vulnerable and kind of wondering, well, what's going on here? Listen to your intuition as much as possible so that you can have your own guidance on how to deal with this situation while this is lasting. For those of you who are affected by this moon energy, but though, look what follows: the star. The light of the star will help to heal you, to guide you to a better circumstances, to better times, to success, to a true love, to happiness, to having your dreams come true. The star has a very healing effect. So whoever of you Aries that have to deal with something negative as an effect of the moon and the Ten of Swords, you have the star coming afterwards to offer healing. So this is a very good omen. This is another major arcana destiny card. And this is telling me that those of you who go through this moon, if it's a negative moon energy, the Ten of Swords, that it's like there's healing waiting for you. There's better times for you. You were not supposed to be in those circumstances where you were not accepted for one reason or another. You're supposed to be healed of the hurt that caused, whether it's financial. For some of you, it may have been financially that you were hurt. And for others, it's emotionally, it's, you know, psychologically, maybe you were hurt by other people. So the star is offering you healing, and the star is going to guide you to fulfilling your dreams. The star is going to encourage you to set your goals higher, to follow your dreams, to make your plans for what you want and make it your intention to have your life the way you want it. And if also for those of you that may have been experiencing some aches and pains and whatever, the star again offers a healing energy in your life. I feel like for some of you, you're feeling a sense of renewal here in July with a love relationship. You're really going to be enjoying yourselves. Some of you might be newly married or newly living together with somebody or just in a really nice romantic relationship and just enjoying yourself and enjoying life and feeling good about your life, feeling good about who you are. And again, I always encourage everyone to learn about the law of attraction and start feeling that energy to begin with, because when you radiate that energy into the universe radiates it right back to you by matching those conditions. Whereas if you're feeling worried and afraid or angry or whatever and thinking things are not going your way, then you end up sending that vibe out into the universe, and then you'll get back more things to worry about or be upset about. So instead, send out the right kind of energy, and you have to embody it. You have to feel it throughout your being, not just say it or whatever, but you have to truly feel it. Feel prosperous. Feel like you're accomplishing your dreams and your goals. Make it your intention that nothing's going to stand in your way. And I mean, the Aries certainly can do that. Aries are ambitious, they're hardworking, and Aries never give up. We don't give up. I'm an Aries too. We do not give up. I mean, sometimes the rug gets pulled out from under you, and temporarily you might be feeling really down, but Aries always get back up and keep moving forward. And so you just find a better way. It's like tomorrow's a new day. I'll find a better way. That's all. And so, but the star is helping you with that also. For those of you who have had setbacks in your life, the star is giving you a lot of good positive energy to go forward. So, yeah, so I like this. Really nice energy here. Next card we have is a Two of Swords. So, yeah, some Aries are having some of the sword energy going on. The Two of Swords is talking about some of you may have a decision to make. It might be between two people in your life. Some of you maybe have two people you're dating at one time and you're trying to figure out who's the right person. But you're going to have your intuition intact. And the advice of the Two of Swords is to take off the blindfold, step back, look at your circumstances objectively, use your intuition, and make good choices for you and your life. Don't be caught up in an idea or someone's sales job they're doing on you. Because I'm feeling like for some of you, this does have to do with a relationship, that there's someone that you've already been very comfortable with and you're kind of aligned with that person already. And then there's someone else who's trying to kind of be in the picture and they're not as good of a match for you. I'm feeling for someone that there's somebody who's doing fairly well in their career, their work, whatever. They're prosperous and doing well. They're pretty solid, and pretty honest and down to earth also. And you're interested in this person. You might be dating them or you're getting to know them. You're around that person. And there's someone else who they seem to be aware of that person around you and they're jealous of them and they're trying to get your attention, but I feel like it's out of jealousy on their part. They don't feel like they're in a strong position, even if they're trying to pretend they are. This person's trying to act like they've got something special to offer, but it's not going to materialize into much of anything. That's what I'm feeling like. That might be specific for one person. It might be a few of you have something similar. And then some of you might have a dilemma where you're trying to choose between two jobs, whether you want to keep the one you have or start a new one, or maybe you got two different offers and you're not sure what to pick. The best way when you have choices like that is to really listen to your intuition and picture both items or people or whatever it is and see which one has the smoothest, easiest feeling for you. The one that feels the smoothest and the most natural, that's usually a good choice. The one, if you get kind of an uncomfortable feeling or one of them feels a little rough or something, that's usually a red flag. But you just take back your own power, remove the blindfold, step back, look at the situation objectively, and then use your intuition, and you can make good choices and be guided. And you've got that nice star guidance too with you, which is good. That's always helpful. And then the next card that you have is the Ace of Pentacles. And Ace of Pentacles is a nice card to have because it's talking about some new ventures that a number of you are starting in July, maybe by the end of July, that could be very beneficial financially for you. For some of you, you might be starting a new job or getting a raise, a promotion. I'm feeling someone that you're already in your job and doing well, and you're just shining and you're smiling and you're really pleased. I don't know if you're in some kind of sales job or something, but you're doing well, and the future, the horizon is very bright for you. But you're pleased, you're very pleased because you've worked hard, because Aries are hard workers, but you've been very fortunate. I feel like you have a good energy and you shine it out into the world. And it's really coming back your way. It's really paying off for you, and it's just fueling you in your career and your plans. I'm feeling this is a number of you are in this position by the end of July, to tell the truth, that you're just, I mean, you're fire, you're on fire, you're moving forward and making progress. But it's a good turning point, I feel, for a number of you, that things at not too long ago, things weren't so great. And then by the end of July and going forward, your things really look a lot better. For some of you, it's a new job that you've gotten or that you get around this time, or a promotion. Some of you might transfer to another location in your company, and it's paying better for you. Some of you might even be relocating, and where you relocate really gives you a boost up in your life, both financially and also just in the freedom for what you can accomplish. I'm feeling for some of you. So I'm just getting a lot of good, strong energy. It's just bright and shiny. And again, if you feel like you're struggling and not doing well, learn about the laws of attraction. Feel like you're already in this place, because when you do, you send out that energy into the world and it comes back at you big time. And that's what's happening for a number of you Aries by the end of July and going forward. Just good energy there. And then the next card, last card we have, is the Six of Cups. And the cups again do pertain to the I'm sorry, water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and feelings and love and romance and all that sort of thing. And so for a number of you Aries, and by the end of July, you could be getting together with someone from your past. Now, for some of you, this might be an old friend you reconnect with, and you have some really happy times with that person. For some of you, it might be a relative you haven't seen in a while. But for others, I feel like this could be a situation that's romantic. It could be, in some cases, it was someone you dated earlier on, at some date earlier on in the past. And you two have not, maybe you've been in touch a little bit or not too much, and then somehow you're in front of each other. It could be one of you has lived in another location, maybe the other one, maybe whoever it is that you know has lived someplace else. It could be you. I just feel like there's a reconnection. You get back together again. And this time it feels like there's more romance, and it feels like it could move forward and really build into something good. Now, for others, this could relate to business, to money-making ventures. Some of you might have had some kind of business you were doing at some earlier time that was paying off well for you. And then maybe for whatever reason, you had to leave it kind of on the back burner, or some other situations going on, and you didn't get as much out of the business. And now you have revived it again, and it's paying off really well, where you're going to get a lot of pleasure and happiness and prosperity from this business. For others, it could be a type of work you've done in the past that you enjoyed, and the money was good. You enjoyed the people you were working with. You might either be going back to that company where you worked before and start doing well, or it could be you get another job of that type. But again, it looks and feels like this could be lasting this time. It could really move forward for you. So good energy with this card, and that kitty is always looking at me. That's a telepathic kitty right there. Someday that kitty's gonna communicate something to me and I'm going to know what it is. And then the kitty's going to say, well, it took you enough time, because he's always looking at me every time I see that card. Okay. All right. Now this deck here that I've been using, this is the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. And so what I want to do next is pick one card from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck by Doreen Virtue. And if you like my videos, be sure and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. And if you have subscribed already, I thank you for your subscriptions. And be sure and have your notification bell on when you subscribe. Make sure you check off that notification bell so you will be notified when I post new videos. And be checking for your rising and moon sign videos as they come up. So Aries is the first one I'm doing right now. So, but as the days are going by, I'll be doing more. So just keep checking back and be on the lookout for your rising and moon signs, because there might be messages and insights in those readings that will resonate with you. And feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. And if anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Okay, Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, what is your message for Aries for July 2019? Aries, July 2019. What's the message for Aries, Magical Mermaids and Dolphins? What's the message for Aries for July 2019? Okay, I'm going to fan these out. Oh, this is nice. Okay, this one says, let yourself receive. Allow others to give you loving care. Receive without guilt or apologies. Yeah, Aries are such hardworking people. You're usually doing for others and working hard and not really paying a lot of attention of what's being given to you. You're busy being the one giving and doing and working. And it says, let yourself receive. Allow others to give you loving care. Receive without guilt or apologies. Okay, so that's a nice message for July. And then now I'm going to pick one from the Nature's Whispers deck by Angela Hartfield with artwork by Josephine Wall. Okay, so what's the message for Aries for July 2019? Aries, what's the message for Aries for July 2019? What's the message for Aries for July 2019? Aries. Okay, I'll give it one more little shuffle here. What's the message for Aries for July 2019? Let me fan these out. Okay, this one says assurance. This is number 14, so I'll look this up. This has a big tree with people in the tree. I just love all the detail. I love these cards. Okay, I'm going to look this up. Number 14, assurance. Okay, let's see. 14. Assurance. Remain steady and be assured you are doing exactly what you are supposed to do. You might be seeing small signs that things, situations, and desires are just beginning to fall into place. Your focus and skills are intact. You will feel motivated in work areas and therefore make good inroads on your usual work. New ways of dealing with things will occur to you. Fresh perspectives will appear. And as a result, your life will move towards harmony and balance. Trust yourself. You have everything you need. That's a great message. I love that. Good message. I feel like it ties in with the reading too. And then last but not least, I'm going to pick one card from the Archangels Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. So Archangels, what is your message for Aries for July 2019? Aries. What's the message for Aries for July 2019? Aries, July 2019. What's your message? Okay, I'm going to give it another shuffle and fan these out. What's the message for Aries for July 2019? Oh, this is a great message. Okay. Overcoming difficulties. Archangel Jeremiah, the worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. I love that. That's a great message because so many Aries have had difficulties. So many of you have had your share of challenges and difficult situations, whether it's in relationships or with financial situations. Overcoming difficulties. Archangel Jeremiah, the worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. Great message for July. Okay, Aries. Well, I hope you're happy with your reading. I like it. I'm an Aries. I think it's a good a lot of encouraging signs there. So be sure and check for your rising and moon signs as they're coming available. Feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. And be sure and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified as I post new videos. And if anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. So have a wonderful July. Happy 4th of July for everybody that celebrates the 4th of July. But enjoy your July, and thank you for watching my video.